Hey guys, welcome to Awesome Enterprise video tutorials. In this video, we will learn how we can check the data type of a variable in Awesome. So, for this, I have created some sample variables. So, this is our array. We have declared the string, created integer variable, and the number variable. So, before moving ahead, we will check the output. So these are the variables of various types. So now let's check how we can make or check the condition of the variable. So first we will check whether the variable is of array or not. So we have template.ack. This is our array. So if the variable is array, then it will show the output it is array. If the past variable is not an array, then it will show it is not array output. So we have two conditions, if dot array and if dot not array. So let's go back and check. So it is array and my string is not array. So my string is a string and ACK is an array. So it is saying okay, ACK is array and my string is not an array. So this is what we got the output. Now let's check another example. We can check the integer value, whether the variable is integer or not. So for that we have if.int and the parameter, it is the variable that we declared. So if this variable is integer, then it will show the output that it is integer, and if the parameter is not of type integer, then it will show not integer. So we have if.int and if.notInt short code check whether the parameter is integer or not. So let's go back and check. So we have 12 as an integer. So this is the variable that we have passed in underscore num. So the value is 12. So it is saying 12 is integer and it is not an integer. So the value is what we have passed. This value we have passed, it is of type string. So let's print this as well. Template dot, so you can see this is of type string. My string is not an integer. So this is how we can check the integer by using if.int and if.notInt. Now let's check the string variable. We have if.str and if.notstr to check whether the parameter is integer or not. So we have passed the string variable and we have passed the integer variable, so it will show it is not integer, it is not string, and it will show it is a string. So let's go back and check for the string. So my string, it is a string and 12 is not string because 12 is an integer. Similarly, we have if.num to check whether the parameter is of type num or is not num. So we will pass template dot str var. So this is a string, so it will show that it is not string, it is not number, it is not number, it is not number because this is a string. So let's go back and check for the number. So 13.45 is a number, as you can see, and we have passed the string, so it is showing it is not number. So let's print this as well so that we will get more clarification. My string is not number. So this is how the if.num works. Now similarly we can check the variable is of type date or not. So we are passing string variable to check whether the parameter is of type date or not. So it will show my string is not a date. So we have if.not date object. So it will check the parameter is of type date or not. So we have one more shortcode that will help us to find the variable inside the array. So we have an array called ACK. In that we have three elements, Jan, Feb and March. So we are checking this variable or this value is in array or not. So if we found the value, then it will show Jan found. So we have if dot contents, so it will check the Jan is available in array or not. If it is found, then it will show in this Jan found. So let's go back and check. So it is showing January is found. Similarly we have if dot not content, so it will check whether this parameter is available in this array or not. So we are passing the December, so December is not available because we have three elements, January, February and March. So December is not found. So this is if dot content works with the array. And now we can check the if dot contents with comma separated value as well. So comma separated values is a string, so we need to pass the s double colon in the haystack before our comma separated string. So this is what we are searching in this array or in this string. So if February is found, then it will show an error. It will show this value, that is Feb found. So we are finding the February inside this comma separated string. So similarly not content works. We are checking the August is available or not in Jan, Feb, March, April comma separated value. If it is not found, then it will show this message. Let's go back and check. So February found and August not found. So August not found in this comma separated string and February is found in this comma separated string. So this is how we can check the data types of variable using if shortcode. So we have if dot data type, so it will check the data type of the variable and it will show the result if the condition is true. This is how the data type condition works in Awesome. Thank you.